Hey guys, it's March. That means springtime is here, the days are getting longer, the sun is shining brighter, and we're about to wake up nearly 100 animals from their winter hibernation. So many of our viewers are probably wondering why we even hibernate our animals at all. It's because in nature, during the cold weather, most animals go underground. They go in burrows or in the root system. So in captivity, we try and duplicate that as best we can. During the hibernation season, we keep our animals down pretty cool, around 50 degrees. We also shut off the window blinds and cut off the lights into the room where those animals that we're going to be hibernating are kept. It is thought by many that the hibernation time is when the males begin to develop the sperm count for the following breeding season, and the females' bodies go through preparation for egg laying. Now, there are some people that believe that it's not necessary to hibernate snakes or dragons in order to reproduce them. However, this is the way we've successfully bred them for many, many years, and we've just saw no point in changing that. Also, the hibernation period allows us about 3 to 4 months off every year from having to deal with our collection of adult animals, and allows us to focus our attention on the babies that they produce the season before. But now that rest period for our animals is over, it's time to open the blinds, bring in the sunlight, increase the heat, and begin the process of the breeding season for 2020. So one of the first things we do once we get the lights back on, we want to go through each cage individually in all of our rack systems. We want to make sure that there is clean water, the bedding is fresh. Now, we haven't fed our animals throughout the entire hibernation period. However, there could be some sheds that have been in the cages because of animal shedding. So one of the things that you'll notice is that our cages have this bedding in it, and we don't like to feed our snakes in the cages with bedding, so we remove them over to a feeding rack. Now this rack right here has tubs. These tubs don't have any type of bedding. We put them in these cages, that way we can service the cage while the snakes are eating. But that brings me to another point. After hibernation, we want to kind of jump start the metabolism of our snakes, and we do that by feeding them smaller than normal prey items. For example, our bull snakes will usually eat small rats. However, the very first meal of the season, we'll probably offer them pups simply because we don't want to stress out their metabolism, and it's still just a little bit cooler than our normal maintenance temperatures would be. So we're going to offer these guys a small meal and get their metabolism jump started. And as you can see, some things around here wake up on the wrong side of the bed. So one of the things that we've done, besides getting all the snakes out of hibernation, is to come in here and light up our bearded dragons. Now this year we've added these new gladiator racks. These cages are going to be for rearing baby dragons as soon as our eggs start hatching. But just for now, while we're getting our adult dragon cages ready, we went ahead and put some of our adults in here and let them start warming up in preparation for this year's breeding season. Okay, so one of the questions that's come in on Instagram is, how do we know when to start offering food to our animals once we've waken them up from hibernation?
And the answer is actually not as scientific as you think it might be. When we bring our animals out of hibernation, we offer them food immediately. And if they eat, then that's great. But sometimes they don't. So we'll wait about 2 or 3 more days and then offer them food again.
Yep, that's how we do it.
Another question we receive a lot is it safe to hibernate baby snakes and bearded dragons?
And the fact of the matter is, we don't hibernate baby snakes or dragons. Now, there's a reason for that. During the hibernation period, these animals are not eaten for 2, 3, sometimes even 4 months. And as you can see, even an adult bearded dragon comes out of hibernation a little on the slim side. Now, we feel that young bearded dragons like this one here is a lot better off to be kept hot and fed throughout the winter season. That way they can put on extra weight so that when their bodies hibernate in the future, they don't risk losing enough weight to be detrimental to their health. All right, so one of the things about winter hibernation is we have to bring some of our animals inside during the winter months in order to keep them warm.
And then when the sun starts shining and it's finally getting warm outside, we take all those animals back outside to their outdoor enclosures where they receive natural sunlight.
So animals like redfoot tortoises,
our tegus,
and our sulcata tortoises all find their homes outside where they can enjoy natural South Georgia sunlight. All right, guys, so many of you have emailed us and want to know about bearded dragons. And we are sold out of bearded dragons as far as last year's babies go. Now, we're bringing our animals out of hibernation, so it's going to be a few months, but we're hoping to have dragons available. We will let you know when they're available. Also, the other animal many of you are asking about is the bull snakes. We do have our bull snakes out of hibernation now. We are starting to feed them, as you've seen. And as soon as we get babies, we will post them here on YouTube as well as on our Facebook page. But it's going to be a few months. I know some of you guys are chomping at the bit. Trust me, we are too. We always look forward. This is our favorite time of year when our eggs are hatching, our babies are being born. But we will let you know as soon as all that takes place.
Okay guys, thank you so much for watching this video. We hope you learned a lot from it. And if you have any questions or even some future video suggestions, go ahead and leave us a comment down below, or you can even contact us through Instagram and Facebook. And let's get on to some bloopers.
Feeding your animals.
Sorry. Wait, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Little South Georgia sunlight.
Or even video requests.